Open. What's up, everybody? All right. All right. How is the audio? Beautiful. All right. Awesome. All right. What's up, guys? Live from Grass Clippings, the Good Desert Open. Very cool opportunity to do this. I am very excited, but a fun night here at Grass Clippings, and it's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna be live right up until the event, but oh yeah. The hell? What? I know. I'm trying to fix it. All right. What? What is up, everybody? Sorry, I'm trying to get this set up. Um, what is going on? Sorry, guys. What? Trying to get everything set up. What's up, everybody? How we doing? It is going good. I apologize. Trying to get this everything set up. It is going good. Welcome to the live show. Good Desert Open. Excited to be here at Grass Clippings. A fun week. One of my favorite weeks of the year. Here in Scottsdale, Arizona. This is a really fun event. But gonna talk all things Good Desert Open. Talk waste management today, and then yeah, we're gonna go to the event. It starts in about an hour. But trying to get this. Man, why does this not want to work? Trying to get everything set up, guys. I apologize. This is extremely hectic. Why won't this? Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to change the title right now. Who's coming on with me? I don't know right now. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know how to change this title. It's driving me crazy. Why is this not? Why does this do this? Why is this a thing? Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm getting the title and thumbnail changed, and then we are good. All right. Let's roll. You look like you can hold eye contact. All right. Anyway, guys, live from the Good Desert Open Grass Clippings. Thank you to everyone who's going to tune into the live show today. This is a very cool opportunity that we're going to be here doing this at Grass Clippings. If you guys are out here at Grass Clippings, come stop by. We're at the bar, the Glen Rosa Bar, I think it's what it's called. But this is an awesome event. We've got 7 teams, 2 good members mixed in with the good girls, 7 country stars, all doing a 3-man scramble live under the lights here at Grass Clippings in Arizona. The week of the waste management is one of my favorite weeks of the year. We came here last year as a fan. I was outside the ropes doing just as a fan. Now here we are 1 year later doing a live show from the event. So we're going to talk waste management. We're going to talk Desert Open, give out a pick of who I think is going to win. Going to talk some news that has come across the screen recently. We've got Liv got world ranking points. Grant Horvat and Wesley Bryan were inside the ropes of the PGA Tour event. Good is doing the Good Tour of 2026. If you guys missed that announcement earlier today, Good is doing a 4 live events across this year, 2026. They're going to get equity in the company across 4 events. That's going to be appearing on Golf Channel, which is a super cool announcement. Good getting into the Creator League. It seems like I'm curious to see how that evolves over the next year or so. But I did reach out to a couple people here on site and try to figure out they are playing for equity. So they are going to get ownership in the company, which I think is pretty cool. And it could be worth a lot of money. Even if it's just a small amount of equity, the valuation on Good is huge already. So the fact that the winner of this event is going to get equity, I think is super, super cool. So I'm excited. Who do you think, Bean and Marge still ducking me? No, they're not. They're here. We'll get them on. I think they had to do an episode of the Good podcast first before they come on my show. But we're going to get them on regardless. Let's talk waste management. So, as you guys know, the party of the year, the 1 week of the year on the PGA Tour at TPC Scottsdale, one of the coolest things events I think I've ever actually attended from a golf standpoint. But I mean, it's an absolute party. We're gonna go Friday. We went last year, and the golf course is awesome. TPC Scottsdale, really, really cool environment, very, very walkable, and it wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. I know it's gotten a reputation of having a lot of parties, a lot of people drinking, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's a super fun event. And Scotty Scheffler's coming. There's a lot of people playing. But it's an event that is not really a signature event anymore. 16, 17, 18, obviously the standout holes on the golf course. But the waste management is one of my favorite events of the year. And Jared, my co-host, is supposed to be here. He'll pop in at some point. But from a picks perspective, going back to Torrey last week, he had Siwoo Kim T2. He won last week. I won the week before, or 2 weeks before that, for the Waialae at the Sony Open at Waialae. So from that perspective, 1-1 for our one and dones this year. But like I said, waste management, super fun. Scotty Scheffler is going to win. I'm just going to go out and say it. We're actually going to be on site attending the event Friday. It's going to be really, really fun. Kind of I don't want to say a weaker field for the waste management, but it's definitely something that is a field that I think needs to get more. I think that needs to be a signature event. I think that course would do awesome for a signature event. Brooks Koepka makes his return to the event, to the desert here in Scottsdale, Arizona, after playing last week. And I guess we can start just a little bit talking about Brooks. Brooks T, like 60 or something last week. Not great. If you saw, he was actually top 5 or top 10 in strokes from tee to green, dead last in putting. Brooks, I don't think has ever historically putted well on Poana greens. Torrey Pines has Poana greens. So I think Brooks has a really good shot this week at the waste management. I wouldn't be shocked if he's in contention going into Sunday. But like I said, guys, whenever Scotty Scheffler is in the field, it just seems like that's always going to be a winner. It seems like everyone else is going to be playing for second place. But it's a good field. If you guys didn't see, today, Wednesday, is the Pro-Am day. Grant and the Bryan Bros had an absolute elite troll. That Grant was in the Pro-Am, and he had Wesley caddying for him inside the ropes, which I think is awesome. It's good to see what? Any comments on? What are you talking about? All right, whatever. I'm not dealing with that. I can't. Anyway, but the quick preview. Liv got world ranking points, so that was pretty cool. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, guys, sorry. We're trying to get a lot of moving parts. Austin, if you can hear me, can you turn the comments on? I'm already here. Anyway, but let's talk Liv World Ranking Points. If you guys didn't see, Liv was awarded World Ranking Points earlier this week. They had the ability to get that, and that was a very long process. I don't know if you had saw, but only the top 10, if you top 10 a Liv event, gets World Ranking Points. So basically, they're getting the same amount of World Ranking Points as the DP World Tour. A lot of people are up in arms about it. I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, it seems the thing with Liv is like they always move it. It's like, oh, we want world ranking points. Well, now we got world ranking points. Now people are upset that only the top 10 gets where it's like there's always moving the goalposts. It's like the entire golf world, I don't think really needs to cater to live golf. Like it really just seems like they just want the entire golf world to accept that they're a tour or whatever. But at the end of the day, like there's meritocracy, like there's standards in place, and live golf unfortunately does not meet a lot of those standards. But regardless, they are going to be getting world rank points. They're actually teeing off their first event this week in Riyadh under the lights, which I don't really know how I feel about it. It doesn't really seem like they get a ton of traction, a ton of fans over there. I mean, under the lights, I think is cool. I didn't really watch it. I'm probably not going to watch a ton of it. I'll be honest, if I get a ton of time. But I thought that was pretty big news over the last week that Liv getting world ranking points for their foreseeable future. But let's talk the good event. Like I said, guys, we are here from Grass Clippings, the live event. It's my second time here, the third instance of the Good Desert Open here at Grass Clippings. I just want to take a quick second to shout out everyone over at Good for making this possible. Thank you guys so much for doing this. This is an awesome experience. Shout out to Jeff, Kendrick, the golf course here at Grass Clippings. They have taken really, really good care of us. We're very, very excited to be here. This is going to be a really fun time. So it is going to be a 3-man scramble where there's 7 teams. And I actually wanted to pull up the teams so I have them in front of you guys. But let me give me a sec. And I can pull those up. I know it's Garrett, Marissa, and Kane Brown. No. I can pull them up for you guys. All right. Team 1 is Garrett Clark, Marissa Wensler, and Maddox Batson. So basically, every threesome has a country star who's going to be playing with them. So last year, it was a lightning knockout. This year, it's going to be a 3-man scramble. That's going to be the first team. Second team, we've got Brad Dalkey, Hadley Watts, and Kane Brown is going to be another team. Now, let's talk about Dalkey. I mean, it's kind of hard to, I don't know why. I don't know why the chat's off. I don't. Sorry, guys, trying to work through. I'm not sure. Anyway, Dalkey, Hadley Watts, and Kane Brown. Team 2. We've got team 3 is the J&A boys and Mitchell Tenpenny. The J&A boys playing together, which Michigan boys, shout out to the J&A boys. We've got Matt Scharf, Uni Kim, and Dustin Lynch. I actually think the teams with the girls on it are going to be like some sleeper teams. Like, I feel like obviously the girls are all extremely talented players, all pro golfers. Alexis, Marissa, Uni, and Hadley, all very good players in themselves. I'm curious to see how the country singers play. I don't know if any of them are actually good golfers or not, but definitely. I don't know why the chat is off, guys. If you guys are hearing me, the comments aren't coming through. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. They were coming through, and now they're not coming through. So, team 5, we've got Alexis Melosi and Jordan Davis. Another interesting team. We've got Mason Green, Bubby, former podcast guest, and Lucas Nelson. Speaking of Mason, we're going to get Mason on at some point too. And then Sean Walsh, Steven Castaneda, and Tucker Wetmore is going to round out the teams here. So I'm not exactly sure who the pick is to win, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a fun time under the lights here at Grass Clippings. If you guys haven't checked this place out, night golf is super cool. We were able to come out here on Sunday night a couple days ago and play it. It's my second time playing the golf course. I love it. I love coming out here. It's cool being under the lights and seeing the ball. Like, I mean, it was literally midnight the other night when we were playing golf. So definitely a really cool opportunity. Definitely excited to be here. And like I said, guys, it's going to be a super fun event. Once again, they are playing for equity in Good. If you guys didn't see that, that was announced earlier today, which I think is actually very interesting. I'm curious to see how things are going to go with that. Anyway, trying to get the comments. I don't know why the chat is off. It's driving me crazy. because I want to connect with you guys. But why? Sorry, guys. Trying to get the chat working, but don't know why it's not working. What? Okay. Anyway, so we are working through some technical issue here. Sorry, guys. Trying to fix everything on the fly here. That's the beauty of being live here is we are working on trying to get everything working for you guys. And we've got some lovely people behind the camera. My wife, my thumbnail, and teammate, Ashton, who works for me. And my parents are here, which is super awesome. I love to see that. So, but I wish I could see the chat because I want to hear your guys' picks for who you think is going to actually win the event this week. But regardless, we like I said, it's gonna be a fun time. Um, all right. Anyway, I want to talk. I'm going to go back to the waste management because I want to go over some names who I think would be very interesting, and I have the field list here in front of me. Some guys who I think, like I said, who are definitely going to be in contention this week. Scotty Scheffler, obviously, always a hot topic, but some other names that I think could contend here that have done relatively well in the past. Xander Schauffele makes his return off his missed cut streak at Torrey Pines. If you guys didn't see that, Xander had 72 made cuts in a row. That was a record going over that, but missed a cut at Torrey Pines. So he returns to the desert, a course that he has actually played relatively well on throughout his career. But I think Xander is definitely a name to watch this week as we get Nick Taylor. Nick Taylor is a guy who has won here in the past. He is definitely contended. Nick Taylor is a guy who has played. He's an interesting player. Like he's played well at Waialae, he's played well at the Sony Open, he's played well here, and he's definitely defended titles. Or he plays well on courses. I definitely think Nick Taylor is the guy to watch. I took him in our one and dones earlier for Waialae earlier this year. Who else? Who else do we like in the field? Some former champions, Webb Simpsons. Jordan Spieth makes his PGA Tour debut this week at the Phoenix Open. He is someone who's notoriously played well at this golf course in the past, but he's someone I think should name to watch. Justin Thomas is not playing, I don't think. No, he's not. He's still hurt, I think, actually. What's up, dude? How's it going, man? Good. I'm live right now. Victor Hovland is someone who's played well in the past here. Who are bigger names in the field? Siwoo Kim, Michael Kim, Joel Damon. So if you guys didn't see this Joel Damon story, speaking of good, this was actually a really, really cool story. Joel Damon played well in contention last week at Torrey Pines. He was not in the field. He does not have status currently because of how he finished last year. So what he did was he wrote a note to the sponsor of the event on a T-shirt or on a golf shirt that made its rounds on social media this week. If you guys didn't know, Joel is sponsored by Good Apparel, so he does wear Good Apparel throughout his PGA Tour career. But it was a very interesting story that he literally wrote a note to the sponsor of the event on a shirt, and that was reported and made its round by Colt Knost over the week. So Joel is a guy. I would love to see Joel play well. One, because good, but also two, he's just a good dude. I definitely think he's a local here in the area. Definitely think he's someone who needs to play well. Who else we got? Brooks. Brooks makes his return to the PGA Tour this week. Hun, you good? You got comments working? Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. We are getting the comments working in the chat. I don't know what was going on, but if you guys want to drop your picks, who do you think is going to win in the chat? I want to hear you guys' picks. Or who do you think is going to win the Good Desert Open? What else? Anyway, drop them in the chat, guys. Drop them in the chat. Let's see who's going to win. What's up, dude? You want to jump in? All right, our first guest. We go, just throw those on. Just talk to him like a normal microphone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No. To Sean. You can't hear me? How about now?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Introduce yourself to the live stream, my man. We met last night at the Dobson Ranch event.
Yeah, we did. My name is Riggs Richardson. I'm in high school right now. Just been golfing for fun, trying to get to the golf influencer type vibe, make some more videos. So
What are your thoughts on the event?
Dude, this is crazy.
I know, right?
I was at Dobson last night. It was nothing like this.
Is this your first time at a Good Live event?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is definitely one of my favorites. Yeah. This Desert Open has been super cool. It's been something they've been doing for 3 years now. Do you have a pick? Who do you think's going to win tonight?
Whoever's with Dalkey.
Whoever's with Dalkey. So I'm assuming that's going to be a pretty popular pick. Is Brad? I mean, Sean is a friend of our program. I think Sean has a good chance, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it just seems like Brad is going to win every event, right? He's just too good.
He's too good for this. He's got to go somewhere else.
So you do long drive, right?
Yeah, I do.
How was that? How did you get into the long drive world?
Basically, I was hitting on the range randomly, and this it's kind of like this league, Arizona Long Drive. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of them, but they saw me hitting on the range. They're like, "Hey, you need to come compete in our competitions because you are crushing the ball." And so
he does hit the crap out of the ball. We met last night at the range. That's got to be interesting, man. I've never actually met someone who does long drive. But so do you just go, like, how do you enter into these events? You just go from event to event?
Yeah, well, I'm a part of the league now. Like, I'm a part of them now, but we'll go around. We're live at Dobson Ranch. Just like anyone can join.
Yeah.
Show up, yeah. But we'll go to indoor simulators.
Okay.
And compete there too. So, yeah.
Can you outdrive Kyle Berkshire?
No.
No
way. One day for sure. One day.
Oh, I love that.
I've had a 415-yard drive before, but
I was gonna say, what's
what I'll get.
What's the furthest you've hit it? 415.
Yeah, that's the farthest I've gotten in the grid. So.
Do you think is it elevation? Like, is there a lot of elevation here? Does that help at all when you're doing that?
Honestly, no.
Really?
It's not that good. Like, compared to Utah, I went to Utah.
Okay.
And I hit the ball way further there.
I love that, man. Yeah. Well, shout out your socials. Tell the people where to follow you.
Yeah, it's just Riggs_golfs. No caps. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm genuinely curious about the name because, as you know, Barstool Riggs. So it's kind of bold to have the name Riggs in golf. So how did you come up with the name?
So my real name is Rigdon, but my whole life everyone's called me Riggs.
Okay.
And so I just decided let's just have my name be a part of the Instagram name. So.
Love that. So what do you like? You're just breaking into the content space. What's your goal of being a content creator?
I actually hope one day to be a part of Good.
Okay.
Or maybe like Kangaroo Golf or something.
Kangaroo
like
Golf
that.
is awesome. Friends of the
I
program.
love Kangaroo Golf.
Yeah,
awesome
those guys are awesome.
But, I was talking to Jack actually. Is he like a manager?
Yeah, so Jack runs their live events. He's their live event coordinator. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Jack. I was saying, hey, hopefully we'll see each other someday in Good or something. And he said, yeah, we'll see what we can do. So
love that, man. Love that. Well, let's get a pick from you tonight, and then I'm gonna go back. But who do you think's gonna win tonight?
Dalkey.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. Cool. Well, we appreciate you joining the show, man.
Yep.
I'll catch you around. Thank you for joining, Riggs. Make sure you follow him. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right. Yeah. I don't know why this High Noon has a parking spot. I don't know. I did not set this up, guys. I set up my table here because that's where they told me to set up. So that's no free ads. We should cover that. I don't have a High Noon sponsorship. But thank you guys so much for tuning into the live show, guys. This has been so much fun. I'm very much enjoying doing this. Like I said, my parents are behind the camera, wife's behind the camera, showing some support. I am excited. There's like 55 people in here, which is pretty crazy. We're excited. We're excited to be here. I'm gonna work on I'm trying to get some of the guys to jump over here. but TBD. We're working on that. I appreciate you, Austin. Shout out to my guy in the chat, Austin. He is a new member of the team here. He is my editor. We have officially hired an editor here on the Scratch Golf Show. So excited, and he is making this possible. Do we think the country stars are going to be any good? Let's. What? Do we think the country stars are going to be? I don't know. I genuinely think the country stars are going to be the biggest factor in all of this. Some could be really good. I mean, I know last year I think they did it with like they had Nate Shot, they did a couple gamers, and like I definitely felt like that was super interesting. But I think the country stars are going to be the biggest wild card. Although in the scramble format, I don't think it's really going to matter. I think at the end of the day, the good players are going to hit good shots, and the country guys, if they're not the best players, are just going to chip in, right? They're kind of the D player in the scramble who just, if you need their shots, they'll use them. But I don't think necessarily that they're going to be like a huge factor in this. I definitely think Sean, Brad are going to carry the team, carry the squad, and it's going to be cool. Going to be cool. Let's go from SoCal. We got people from SoCal. We've got someone from London in here. How about that? Shout out to the guys from London. I did. Shout out to my guy, Gimme Dad Golf, one of my OG supporters up in the Traverse City area. If you guys are up in Traverse City, Michigan, definitely go check out North Coast Golf Company. They're a friend of our program. We love working with those guys. They are a huge Michigan-based golf company who does some really, really cool apparel. Love them. Make sure you check out North Coast Golf Show. You bet you can. Sunny, dude. So we're working on getting Sunny. Sunny is like not going to be here till like 6. So I don't think Sunny's going to actually be able to join the live show today. Maybe post game. We were thinking about doing a post game. Hopefully we can get the winner. Not entirely sure what that's going to look like. To be honest, guys, I was just really happy to get the pregame show up. But we're happy to be here. So stick TBD on Sunny. We want to get him on, but like I said, we're only going. Jeez, we're only going till 5. All right, thanks, Nick. If you guys are having trouble with the chat, close it out and come back in. But it seems like the chat is working just fine. I'm trying to get anyone on. Hey, can you go see if you can get John or Ashen to come over here? They're on the putting green. Just walk in. You got a badge. You're good. All right, guys. Trying to get some of the good guys over here. I do not have any scoops on the Creator Classic, man. I do not. I wish I did. I would guess they're definitely going to be doing them. They're going to be doing them. I don't know if TPC Sawgrass, I would guess. But, I mean, the PGA Tour is weird when it comes to YouTube, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand their philosophy. Although with the new leadership in place for the PGA Tour, it's definitely something that I think is super interesting. I'm curious to see how Roll-Up approaches the Creator Classics. I'm curious to see what he does with YouTube Golf. Obviously, the PGA Tour has a relationship with Good. They're going to be doing the Good Championship in Austin. But then you've got Wesley Bryan, who can't even get a conversation started with the PGA Tour. And I'd actually really, really love to actually talk about Wesley Bryan because I don't know if you guys saw, he went on the Dan on Golf show the other day, and he had basically shared that he can't even get a conversation started with the PGA Tour about lifting his suspension. I think it's super interesting. I don't understand why they won't even have the conversation with him, but they just don't view Wesley as a star. But even Dan Rappaport said, having Wesley on the PGA Tour just playing in certain starts is definitely going to be something that would just benefit. Like, even Wesley was saying that, like, he doesn't want to play the biggest and best. He doesn't want to play the signature events. Like, I think there's a lot of PGA Tour events who have a really close relationship with Wesley. I know he had mentioned the Myrtle Beach qualifier. A lot of the opposite field events, right? The Dominican, Myrtle Beach. I know even my hometown event, the Rocket Mortgage Classic, would love to have Wesley as a sponsor's exemption. Would love to have him in the field. The John Deere. Like, I don't feel like it's that crazy for them to just allow him to get some sponsors exemptions. But if you listen to his conversation on the Dan on Golf show, he literally couldn't even get the conversation started with them. So I don't know. I'd be genuinely curious to see. I'm here. Let me get an interview. All right. Who's here? Ask Bubby if he. What's up, man? How's it going, Marco? You want to come in? Yeah. You're good, man. You're good. We're live here, so just don't curse. I'm just kidding. You can curse. Like 65? Mine? All right.
Just like speak into it?
Yeah, just talking to it like normal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Here you go.
Throw them in?
Yeah, throw them in.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Cool.
I got you.
All right, man. What's your name?
Gavin.
Gavin, thank you for joining the Scratch Golf Show. First and foremost, guys, like the stream. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Oh, we might have to kick you out. Sorry, Gavin. We might have our first celebrity guest coming in.
Oh, no way.
Come back in 5 minutes. I gotta get Ashen on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can take it from me. I got it.
Sorry, Gavin. What's up, dude?
Look at this.
Just toss him in. No, we'll get him back. We'll get him back. All right.
is like
We've
legit.
got Michigan's own. You can hear me, right? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We've got Michigan's own J&A member, Ashen Delazi. Ash, how are we feeling about the event today, man?
Feeling good. There's
Yeah.
a lot of valid people here. Good
Yeah.
good
Yeah. What are your
turnout.
thoughts on this, dude? I know you and I shouldn't say you, J&A and I have had a very similar path where 2 years ago you guys were outside the ropes.
Mhm.
You guys were here as fans. Then a year later you joined Good, and you're here. And now you're here playing.
Yeah.
I mean, just talk me through these last 2 years, how cool it's been at this event.
It's been crazy, man. It's been crazy from going and, trying to play D1 golf as, any aspiring high school golfer, and then being told, don't pick up a camera, don't go film yourself, to now, signing hundreds of autographs and, obviously, wish my dad was here to see this, but it's just unbelievable to, know that we're playing under the lights at such a beautiful venue. And, it couldn't get any more special than
How's
this.
Deej doing, by the way?
He's doing good. He's doing good. He's been in the gym quite a bit,
Love
getting shredded. Whoa. And, he's doing his thing. So.
Love it, dude. Love it. So how you feeling about the game? How's the game? Feeling good?
Feeling really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here in Arizona for nearly 2 weeks now, prepping, grinding. I was here
dialed?
until midnight.
I saw that the other day. Yeah.
So that was last night. You didn't see that one.
No, I know. Yeah. So I saw the other night, or 2 nights ago, you were here till midnight. But yeah, last night you came out after you left the Dobson Ranch event. So you're taking it seriously. So
I am.
Who is your and John's partner?
Mitchell Tenpenny.
Okay. How's his game? Have you gotten any?
I don't know. I haven't even met him. I actually have his mic in my pocket right
Love
now.
that.
So I gotta go meet him.
Love that. I feel like the country stars are going to be the biggest wild card in this thing.
For
because
sure.
you guys, okay, before we get any further, talk to me about how this was announced today. You guys are playing for equity in the company.
Yeah, honestly, I could make it up to seem like it's a lot bigger than it is, which I don't want to do because it's it doesn't matter. I can't win the equity today. It's one shot at a time. You just can't take yourself out of it. So I'm going to be process-oriented, one shot at a time, kind of tune out the crowd. And, after the first hole, I'm sure the nerves will kind of settle, at least hopefully.
Say, how nervous are you? You feeling nervous?
I'm not nervous at all right now.
Well, you've done this before. You played in the Midwest Open, right?
Yeah,
That was 2 summers ago. This isn't your first rodeo.
No.
So I guess talk to me a little bit about you, John, J&A. What's coming for you guys over these next few months? You guys got any cool content coming?
Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming. We're actually trying out for a lot of major D1 collegiate golf teams, best in the country. So obviously I want my game to be there for those tryouts, and I think this is just kind of a good test that I can show the coach. Because actually we just tried out for the University of Arizona, and they go, what tournaments have you played in? Well, playing in front of 3,000 people, however many people are going to be here. So it's this is something I can show the coach and hopefully get me a good spot on the D1 team.
Cool, man. Cool. Well, I'm going to ask for your pick.
Okay.
I assume you're going to pick yourself.
Yeah.
So is that here? So are you picking yourself to win tonight?
Honestly, I don't even have a pick. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not even projecting the future. I'm just here in the moment, in the present, and
I love it.
Take it one shot at a time.
Can you share a little bit about the Good Tour? I know it was just announced today, but I guess do you know anything about that and what it's going to look like this year? Because that's, in my opinion, that's a huge announcement.
Yeah, huge announcement. I couldn't be more excited for it. There's 4 events, 3 of which are scrambles. One, the ending where you play for the equity, is all going to be by yourself, individual tournament. So I know this one here in February. We got one in July, one in August, one in October, and
Oh wow!
so
Okay.
we've got a full season coming up. So
Wow.
got to
So
keep the game
I
sharp.
think they're going back to Chicago, right? Do you know any of the
I don't know
locations?
any of the
Okay.
locations.
I'm pretty sure they're going back to Chicago. I think someone told me that. All right, man. Well, any last minute messages? I know you're a busy guy. We appreciate the few
I
minutes.
appreciate these comments. I like
That's
these
right. Hey,
comments.
that's
I like the
Ash.
chat.
You guys winning tonight. Ashen's a real one. Gavin was my favorite guest. Cool, man. All right. Any last minute words, and I'll let you get back to it. We appreciate you jumping
Wish me
on.
luck.
Good luck,
I
brother.
appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
see you out there.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you jumping on.
Oh, there goes
Gavin, come back. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, leave the beer out of the shot. Thank you, man. All right, sorry. We got Gavin back.
There we go.
We got a comment. Gavin was one of my favorite guests. So you fan favorite.
Let's go.
Gavin's back. We love that.
I haven't even made an appearance ever.
All right,
on,
man.
On social
Is
media.
this
so.
your first time at a Good event? Have you done this?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
What are your thoughts on the Good like this?
Honestly, so far I had no idea what to expect, and it's been like way above my expectations so far. It's been awesome.
How many people do you think are here? 5,000? 4,000?
I'd probably say around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5,000. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts on the atmosphere? Like this is pretty cool. Like, do you prefer this? Do you prefer like a pro golf event? What are your kind of thoughts on everything?
I mean, with waste management coming up, I think this can compete with waste management.
Right?
And
Yeah.
waste management has some good energy, so I think it's definitely up there with that.
Yeah.
I
Are
would
you
say.
going to the waste management a lot this week?
No, I'm not, unfortunately.
Dude,
I know.
you
I
gotta
got
check it out,
tickets.
man.
The tickets were like too late to get, and it was just like too expensive for me. So
I
I was
feel
like, yeah.
I feel it. All right. Well, who's
Next year.
your pick for tonight? You got a pick for the win?
I don't know. I'm always been a fan of Bubba, so like,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bubba. I'm gonna
Well,
go with
all right.
Bubba.
I think you mean Bubby.
Bubby.
It's
Sorry.
all
Yeah,
good.
Bubby.
All good.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Former guest of the show. We actually just good plug. This is a good time. I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah.
We just interviewed Bubby, or dropped earlier this week. You guys should go check that out after the live show ends. Whenever you haven't, go check that out. But cool, man. Well, I guess what do you think of Good? Like, are you a newer Good fan? How long have you been watching YouTube golf?
Probably. I've said since like 2022, 2023.
Okay, so you've been watching for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. man.
I'm more of the OG when
Okay.
Grant was on it and stuff. So,
yeah. So what do you think? Like, do you like Sean Brad? Do you like Grant Micah? What's your kind of ideal Good one?
I'm more a fan. Like I like Brad, the dude I was on the Masters a couple years ago, the ex pro.
Yeah.
He's a dog. Honestly, I talked to Kane Brown like a couple
That's
minutes
pretty
ago.
sweet, yeah.
He was pretty cool to talk to. So I don't know, guys like that. It's like it's pretty cool to see them. Yeah.
Cool. Well, Gavin, thank you for joining the Scratch Golf Live Show. We appreciate
Of course,
it.
yeah,
Say
it's
hi to whoever's
Great
watching.
to be on.
We've
Hello.
got like 70 people in here.
Hi,
so-
Mom. I'm sure my mom's watching this right now. Great to
Hey,
see
my
you.
parents
Yeah.
are right here, man. So shout out to
Oh,
moms
let's
in the
go.
world.
Let's
So
go. Shout out to
we
the moms
appreciate
out
it, man.
there.
Gavin,
Yeah.
thanks for joining.
Yeah. Thanks for seeing you. Yeah. Good to see you.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah. All right, we got more guests. Come on in, fellas. We got one mic, so who wants to? All right. Just throw them in and start talking. All right. We've got, why don't you introduce yourself to the live stream?
Hi guys, my name is Jock Buffton. Me and my brother-in-law Ryan, we run the Golf Busters YouTube channel, getting close to 100,000 subscribers, and we're here at the Good event.
Love that,
Looking to
man.
have
What
a
are
good time.
your thoughts about this atmosphere? Is this your first time at a Good Live event?
Yeah, it is. I think my thoughts are like you just realize how popular they truly are.
Right.
You know, just to see how many people are here. And you're like, okay, a YouTube channel, you know, Garrett Clark's been doing YouTube for 10, 12.
Yeah.
He's been doing videos forever.
Yeah.
To see from, you know, his first videos all the way until now and how many people come to support just shows kind of the community that
Yeah.
they built within their channel, I would say.
Talk to the people a little bit about your content, man. You guys, like I said, are approaching 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations.
Thank
you guys
you.
have been killing it, and you guys, like I said, are out of Michigan, which I love. So talk to the people a little bit about the content you guys do and what you do and how you got into YouTube.
Yeah, so I used to be a public school teacher, and then during COVID, I picked up golf, and I always loved making videos. And I was like, you know what? I was pretty good at making videos. I'm like, I think I can compete in the space in terms of video ability. So I just started making golf videos. It started with golf simulator stuff, and that's how we made our money, through selling golf simulators through our videos, basically. And then once we were able to do that, then we were able to branch off and do more golf entertainment, what we
Okay.
like. So For the viewers at home, probably our most popular video, we have a series called the Driver Gauntlet.
Okay.
We'll take a golf YouTuber, and then they have to go against 5 weekend warriors. So they start with a guy who hits it like 250, then it goes to 280, 300, 320, 350, and they have to try to sweep the gauntlet, basically.
Okay.
And it gets handicapped depending on how much farther they hit than the weekend warrior. So our last contestant was Martin Borgmeyer.
Okay.
And so, like, obviously you're like, okay, so, 400 versus 250, he's going to win. But he'll get a tighter fairway depending on how much farther he hits it. So actually the shortest hitter a lot of times is the hardest one to beat. So that's been our best series. It's averaging 900,000 views a post. So it's done really well. Yeah, so we're super pumped with that.
Love that, man. I love that. That is, first of all, so I got a question. So you used to be a school teacher. Are you full-time into YouTube now?
Yeah, I've been full-time for maybe 2 years, and then my brother-in-law, Ryan, joined on a year ago. And Ryan, awesome, he's just works super hard. He crushes the ball. He's, someone that everyone just loves. Ryan. He's a great dude. And so my brother-in-law was like, you want to join on with me? And he did. And it's been a great year.
Awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. Like I said, you guys are doing really well. What has been your favorite part about getting into YouTube?
Oh, that's a great question. I think one of the things that I've liked about it is what we've realized with our videos. It's about the community that you bring. Yeah. Like our best videos have been the ones where it's like us two and all our guy friends, like just having a good time. And it's like, you know what? Some people watch golf for the golf skill, but for us, we realize, the more genuine experience we bring and like just when viewers watch it, they feel like they're there having a good time. Yeah. That's our videos that have done the best. And so that's what I like about it. It comes down to storytelling and it comes down to like, being able to offer the viewer something in terms of entertainment, or maybe, we also do a lot of like golf informational stuff. Yeah, so that's what I like about it, I would say. So,
cool, man. Well, what do you guys got coming up this year? Any like big collabs, any big videos coming up the pipe over the next few months?
Yeah, so we're talking with Blake and John right now. Nice. We're hoping to have them as our next contestants on the Gauntlet. Our best outdoor series has been kind of an internet hater series. So
I see that, yeah.
We're going to start that out. Our short form, we do a race to scratch series. Okay. And I have a really ugly golf swing, so I just I get called left-handed rigs quite a bit. So I do. Yeah, I have an ugly golf swing. So we're hoping to pick up we tried a bunch of different outdoor series, and the hater series is the one that kind of took off. So like a lot of others, we'll probably continue that. We'll try to do the Driver Gauntlet. We have a series that I'm really excited about called Driver Off the Dock.
Love it.
And so we have a lake house in Michigan, and what we do is we basically have someone hit driver off of the dock into the lake, and then we interview them. And there's like a scoring system, and they're trying to hit their target carry and as close to that as possible. But basically, we ask a question, they hit a ball into the lake, and that's the interview series. So we're hoping to get some more interviewers for that as well.
How are you guys... how are you trying to grow your channel in a world of YouTube that has been so popular? Like, we're seeing a lot of channels come up. How are you guys scaling your growth and continuing to grow as you get to that 100,000, 200,000 subscribers? Like, what is your mindset, or I guess, do you have any, tips for people getting into YouTube of how you've gotten so big and how you plan to continue to grow the channel?
Yeah, so I'll start off with a technical answer. So what we found kind of from YouTube videos, under a 30-minute length, if you can get a 7% click-through rate and 7-minute watch time, so 7 and 7 to start, that generally will get about 100,000 views. And then 8% click-through rate, 8-minute watch time on a video under 30 minutes will do really, really well. And so what we found kind of to get to that, for us, it's all about storytelling, because we're not the best golfers in the world, right? But we do good quality work. I kind of tell like our interns when they come in, like, hey, we want to be the HBO of YouTube golf. We might not put out like videos like 2 or 3 every week or whatever, but when we put a video out, we want it to be the best quality it can be. So I think we really focus on like the community, the storytelling, and then trying to offer the golfer something every time they come to a video. And that's kind of changed as we've got more into entertainment. But the original goal with Golf Busters was kind of like Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Right. And so the goal was like, nobody cares to watch us play golf. What can we offer the golfer every single time they come to one of our videos? And that's changed a little bit, but I still think that rings true today.
Yeah. I think we've come a long way in the YouTube golf world of just 3v3 scrambles or 2v2 scrambles. You throw them up and it gets, a million views. I think where we're going is more that storytelling route, because that's just YouTube as a whole. Like YouTube, you need good storytelling. It's cool to hear you shout out the 7 and 7 or 8 and 8. As a YouTuber myself, I'm still learning that type of stuff.
from an editing, do you do all your own editing, or do you have a team of that works for you? Because I feel like that is definitely, as someone who just hired my first editor, he's producing this show.
Yeah.
Very important key to the success.
Yeah, so I would say this last year we've got some editors. Before that, it was all in-house, and it's hard to describe. So basically what we did to find some good editors, because I'd say we have a very high quality standard for our storytelling that, like, kind of like we said, if we just do like 3v3 Scramble, we're going to get 500 views, nobody's going to watch it, right? And so what we do is we went on Reddit, we found Reddit editors for hire, and we basically posted like, hey, does anyone want to edit golf videos for our channel? And we got like 60 replies. We tested out like 6 of them, and we have 2 that are really solid. One is named Mayad, the other one is named Anurag. And they'll probably do, I would say, 90% of the work, and then I'll take in the last 10%, or me or Ryan. But I would say, like, in terms of day-wise, I don't know how long. It might take them 5 days to do their 90%, but for the last 10%, I probably spent 2 to 3 days on it. So it's a little mix now of, like, the editors are coming in, but you can't really get the story you want to tell exactly. Like, you have to do a little bit of, finessing on your own as an editor to get it to where we want it to be. But the guys that we've worked with the last year have been really awesome. They've done a great job. So.
Love that. Well, before we let you go, Jock, who's your pick to win the Good Desert Open tonight?
You know, I'm rooting. I don't know if they're going to win, but I'm rooting for John and Ashton. John has been we started content around the same time. I've been talking to him, you know, when he had probably 5,000 followers on whatever platform. And John has just been someone who he's never got to big time. You know, I think it's really easy for someone who has doing good to feel like they're probably better. You know, like you just feel like you probably have this status. You could have that feeling. Not that any of the members do, but like it'd be really easy to be that kind of person with that scenario. And he has always been so down to earth and someone who, whether, you know, they have a ton of subscribers or little subscribers, he treats everyone the same, and he's always been a good dude. So I'm rooting for John and Ashton here.
Yeah, dude, it's funny you say that because, like, I've gotten to know them. Obviously, we're both from Michigan. They're from Michigan. I think from a Michigan perspective, you just like to support Michigan people. Like, I think that's really cool. But I agree with you. Like, John and Ashton both have helped me tremendously. Thumbnails, advice. Heck, will call John sometimes, like 11 o'clock at night when I'm working on something. Hey, what do you think of this? And like you said, they haven't let that success go to their head, and they've still the same dudes from when they were smaller to when they are now. And like you said, they very easily could have gotten that way because, I mean, they joined freaking good, right? They're 21. I just think it shows how mature they are, and they're really, really cool dudes. But that's the pick. We've had a lot of Dalkey picks, but it's good to see the Michigan boys. You want to bring Ryan in?
Yeah, Ryan. Okay. Hey, Ryan, you want to come in?
Cool. All right, Josh. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining. Just toss them in and talk.
Easy enough.
All right, now we've got the second half of the Golf Busters.
Yes, sir.
Talk to the people. I guess you want to introduce yourself to the live stream?
Yeah. So my name is Ryan Lynx, nickname on the channel. As Jock explained earlier, Golf Busters YouTube channel, and then Bro-V1 Golf _X_ Golf Busters on TikTok and Instagram.
Can you talk a little louder? But first of all, Bro-V1 might be one of the coolest names I think I've ever heard. Like, you see all these people putting their different spins on like golf names. Bro-V1 is one of my favorites. I guess so. Jock said you came in a little later. You're his brother-in-law. Have you always been a YouTube guy? Like, have you gotten into YouTube? Like, talk to me about your experience joining the channel. And you guys are obviously having a ton of success.
Yeah. I do love the Bro-V1 nickname as well, though. But so Jock was a teacher. I don't know how much he did. But so he's been doing it for 3 years now. And then I was actually a CPA public accountant for the last 2.5 years. And then I joined on a year and a half ago. But basically, we would always help with videos, his brother-in-laws and cousins and all that. So we were always a part of the channel and kind of doing some fun challenges and just putting all golf theories to the test and everything like that. So I've kind of been a part of the videos for 3 years, but I joined on full-time October of 2024. So it's been over a year and a half now. So to go from kind of public accounting to golf content creation on YouTube is kind of maybe one of the most drastic switches you can possibly have. But it's been an absolute blast.
I'm trying to figure out what is like a different path, going from a public teacher to golf content creation on YouTube, or a CPA to golf content creation on YouTube. I think that's different. That's crazy. But what's been your favorite part about doing it all, man? Like, have you been?
I mean, obviously the job is incredible. Like to be able to have that flexibility to kind of go to weeks like this where we can meet a bunch of awesome people and go to all these events. So I'd say meeting the people in the industry, like everyone at the same, like has the same heart of they love golf.
Yeah.
So just to be able to meet all these other creators that are kind of grinding and working on their own to be able to make it in this industry. But it's been awesome.
Is this your first time at a Good Good Live event?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on the atmosphere? This is pretty cool.
Oh, it's awesome. We walked in maybe 30 minutes ago, but just to see like the atmosphere, the pop, I'm very excited to see how this goes.
Yeah. So I guess what do you like? Where do you guys see your channel going in 2 years? Like, are you obviously are keep scaling, but I guess what's the end goal for you guys? Do you just want to do this for the rest of your life and retire?
I mean, 100%. Yeah. Our goal is to do this for the rest of our lives for sure. And being from Michigan, we kind of go through seasons and cycles, which a lot of these golf content creators live in Florida or California, so they can be able to play year-round golf. We don't really have that luxury, so because of that, for 3 to 4 months of the year, because it's negative 20 and 6 inches of snow minimum on the ground during those months, we actually do a lot of golf simulator reviews and product reviews and stuff like that. So it kind of works out nice because as much as I would love to be able to golf 12 months of the year, it is nice to kind of have those 4 months to be able to like really work on certain aspects of your game on those launch monitors in our garage that we work out of.
Yeah, dude, I get it. Being from Michigan, I mean, being here in February is fantastic. I love Michigan summers, man, but this is very cool. But I am jealous that we don't get to golf 12 months a year, but it's like Michigan summers, man. Michigan golf is awesome. Do you have what is some of your favorite golf courses that you played in Michigan?
Yeah, so I'm sure everyone's heard kind of the big one, but Arcadia Bluffs. Arcadia Bluffs is unmatched. I played that one probably 2 or 3 times, and I think the first time I played was on a guys golf buddy trip with all my buddies from college, and we were playing, and as we were teeing off on 18, there was the sunrise in the back, and then the bagpipes are playing at the clubhouse, and it was an awesome experience. But being out of kind of Grand Rapids base, I would say Thornapple is one of our awesome public courses that we really love. But I mean, just overall in general, the golf in Michigan is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, being a Michigander, I'm actually moving to Grand Rapids in a couple months, so we'll definitely have to link up this summer. We'll have to do a collab or something. We'll have to do like a live show from Grand Rapids.
We would love
getting this live show done so I can take it other places. It's been very cool. All right, Ryan, before we let you go, let's get a pick for the Good Desert Open tonight, and then I'm going to have my co-host jump in. But thank you for joining. Who's your pick for tonight?
Who's my pick for tonight? I'm going to go with McCarthy and Ashen. So the J&A boys. Those are our day ones that we've been good friends with and got to support. So you'll hear us out there supporting for the J&A.
Let's go
boys.
Michigan, baby. Shout out J&A. All right, we're bringing
Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. All right, guys. He's here. He's jumping in.
It's all sorry,
good,
dude.
I
had the wrong time.
It's all good. It's all good.
4:15. I had 5:15. I texted Marco, "Hey, dude."
I saw your text come through. I was like, "Brother, I'm already live, man."
Hey, dude, when do you get in here? He said, "Oh, I'm set up right now. Doing a little pre."
She must
I know. Doing a little pre-screen before the stream starts, and then I saw your text from like 2 days ago, 4:15, and I was like. I was with the Kangaroo guys. I was like, guys, I got to get there right now. My job's at stake.
You're good,
but
man.
We're here, and it's beautiful. It seems like you had some
What are your thoughts on the environment so far, man?
It is awesome. I'm surprised at how many vendors there are here.
I know, dude.
There are already so many people flooding in. I was here for the Grass League maybe about 10 months ago, so it's insane to see how good of a job Good Good's doing.
I know, man.
This venue is awesome.
This environment is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you see the amount of people here, like this is a YouTube event. This is not a professional golf
100%.
event. This is a YouTube channel who started with like 6 guys.
Yeah.
Now expanded into something. I think it's the coolest environment of all time,
cool.
man. It's going to be cool under the lights here. How's your week been in Arizona? I mean,
it's been amazing.
You flew in, had no plan. Yeah. Now you got a place to stay. You played in the Good event yesterday, man. How's your week been so far?
It's been amazing. And Marco, and if you guys follow me on social media at the Headband Golfer, I made a post saying, I'm going to Arizona. I have no places to stay, no flight booked home, which I still don't, and no plans for the week other than the live show, which I got the time wrong, which is my only actual solidified plan, and I couldn't do it. So I couldn't even get that right. But it's been insane. Yesterday, I showed up to the Good event, and I wasn't, I was kind of like first alternate, essentially, and I managed to get in and played with Matt Scharf and Blake, which was a really cool experience. Both amazing guys.
What's up, dude? Hey, shout out Ryder.
How we going?
Hey, shout out to Live, baby.
There we go.
What up, Ryder? Shout out GM Golf Saturday.
There's a vibe in Arizona,
Dude,
unlike
awesome.
anywhere in the country, I believe.
I'm having so much fun, man.
Yeah, what's been your thoughts?
Dude,
How are you
it's
feeling?
been cool, man. I love it. You know, I got my parents, my
That's so
in-laws,
cool.
my wife are here supporting the
How's it
channel.
going?
I've got my thumbnail guy here, Austin.
Amazing.
Austin, my editor, is running stuff from Mississippi, which is very cool. He's streaming it from Mississippi, but we're live here in Arizona. But man, I just love the weather. I mean, you can't beat 80 and sunny every day. You got people funneling in and out of the event, man. I just love it. I love being able to golf. Like, it's been nice to swing. I hadn't swung in almost 5 weeks, so be able to come out here and play, you know, at midnight the other night, basically, which I think is super cool.
Yeah.
I need this. If there's anyone out here listening to this, petition to start night golf everywhere.
I 100% agree.
Like, dude, I was listening to the story of this place is super cool. My buddy who lives here was saying this place used to be like not a very nice course. It was like $10 to play. Then they came in, revamped everything, put the lights in, and now it's like popping.
It's
now
awesome.
they're doing all this. So I think we need to do night golf everywhere, man.
I totally agree. 100%.
But Arizona's cool, man. I mean, you can't beat 80 and sunny every day. This week is super fun. Like, the waste management is super fun. We kind of talked about it already, but you have a pick for the waste. We kind of talked about it earlier because how you won last week for Siwoo Kim.
Siwoo Kim, so we're 1-1.
1-1, yeah.
Let me go. He's performed. It's even in the field. I'm not sure if this guy's in the field this week, but Sahith Thagala, he's performed well in previous waste management. I remember in the one episode of Full Swing, he like almost got his first win.
Yeah.
I like Sahith this week. That's just pure instinct feeling.
All right, man. I don't want to burn this guy yet, but I'm going to take Brooks.
Wow, that's a good pick.
Second event, back in the desert. If you saw last week at Torrey, he top 10 in strokes gained, tee to green, dead last in putting.
Okay.
So I think if he just finds the medium, putts average, he's going to be good. You know, I think Brooks is happy. It's a course he's won on twice. I don't want to burn a guy this early, especially because I would like to take him in the majors later in the year. But regardless, I'll take Brooks, and you got Sahith. So then we go next week with 1-1.
And I'm sure you've already given your pick today, but I haven't heard it.
Oh, yeah.
Who's
So,
your pick for
dude,
today?
we've gotten a lot of John and Ashen picks. I guess I haven't made an official pick yet. I said who I think is going to win. I mean, how do you pick against Brad Dalkey?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard to pick against Dalkey. But I am actually going to take Sean. Sean, I think this is an event like this. Like, the thing with Sean is his strength is irons. Like, Brad is obviously good everywhere, but Sean, I think, is really good with mid irons, really good with like the short irons. He has to because he's not the longest player. And so I'm going to take Sean and whoever's on his team. I forget. I've got the team somewhere.
Okay.
I'm going to take Sean.
I like that. Yeah, Sean and Brad actually did really well at the Grass League here.
Yeah, they did.
They were leading after
won.
the first round. I remember that because I was here watching. I'm going to take and clip this after it happens. Calling it right now. Garrett Clark to win, the OG of Good. I don't think he's ever won a Good event unless I'm maybe way back.
I don't think so.
Is he playing with?
No, I think he actually won this event last year. He won with Nate last year.
Okay, he won.
I think
back to back. I'm thinking Garrett. He's playing with Marissa.
Marissa and someone else.
All right, Garrett, the OG. I think he's gonna win back to back. And I'm calling it right now. So.
Love it. Yeah, I think the country singers are going to play like a pretty big role in everything. Like, I think that's the wild card. I don't know if you saw, dude, but they're playing for equity. Did you see that?
I did see that. I saw that.
Like, let me hear your thoughts on that.
I mean, it just makes good. It's so. I just want to paint a picture for those that aren't obviously here. The scale of good is insane. Like, from going from kind of what you were saying, like a YouTube channel to a full on like one of the biggest brands in golf. It's pretty insane what they've done. So to have equity or more equity in arguably what's becoming the biggest, most like face of the new age of golf is, I mean, that's high stakes, right?
Yeah. So it sounds like, I don't know, we had Ashton on earlier, but they're doing 4 events, one in July, one in, I forget. No, what did he say? One in May, one in July, and then one in October. Mm-hmm. He said the last event is going to be everyone plays their own ball. Yeah. So that's going to be very interesting. So it's going to be cool, man. I think it's cool. I mean, I think it's awesome. So I did peek around on the ground a little bit. We did ask a couple sources to try and get some more details on everything, but they are going to be playing for not a, I don't want to say small amount of equity because I mean, I would take 0.1% equity in good, my man.
You give me 0.001. I'm
dude, like, literally. So like, I mean, just a fact. But Matt Kendrick did say that they are playing for equity. Yeah. And so I hope for me personally, I hope whoever wins is someone who doesn't have equity in the company.
Yeah.
Because some of the guys, originally Garrett, Colin, Max, obviously cameraman, etc. But those guys are the ones who have the equity. But I would love to see like John or Ashton,
right?
like
That'd be
1%
awesome.
ownership.
That'd be so cool.
Maybe they give us 0.1, for
who knows? Maybe, I'll take some free merch.
Yeah, there you go. No, but dude, just because you touched on it, and we've got like 80 people in here, which is absolutely insane. This is our
crazy.
best live show we've ever done.
I was watching from the car.
Dude,
I was trying to comment, Marco, I'm on my way, but I couldn't get into it.
You're good. Yeah, we've got some of the underdog stuff, which
That's
I don't
awesome.
really want to talk about because I don't know what the regulations are around.
Okay, yeah.
But
that's cool that they're even.
Yeah, but I guess like you said, just to paint a picture, dude, this is crazy. The camera's not going to do it justice, guys, of how many people are actually here.
Yeah.
I would guess. I'll try and get a hard number.
And people are just flooding in. Like, I'm seeing content creators.
People are coming through here.
Professional golfers. It's
dude,
it's insane.
It's pretty cool, man. I'm very excited.
So I'm waving at people.
Yeah,
got,
everybody. The funny thing is, everyone sees the headband.
It's not bad branding, but it's. I wish I was here from the start, but I'm glad
we're gonna do a post game.
Seems like you had some cool guests on, which
hopefully we do a post game.
That'd be cool.
TBD on that. We'd love to, but it's just gonna be a game time decision.
100%.
But I don't know, man. We should probably. The event's about to start. I don't want to end the stream because we've got so many people in here.
Yeah.
What team are you betting on tonight? I don't want to.
We do not condone gambling.
We don't condone gambling because we don't know the regulations.
But if you follow my personal page.
Yeah, go check. Maybe just check the Instagram.
Yeah, check the Instagram.
Guys, there's 90 people in here
insane.
right now. 90 people. That is insane. The fact that there's 90 of you guys in here right now. Make sure you like the stream, hit the subscribe button. We very, very much appreciate the support. I do not want to end this stream.
Should we do a quick mailbox?
What?
Mailbox?
Let's do a mailbag. All right, guys.
Mailbag.
So for mailbags, so what we do here on the Scratch Golf Live Show is we like to get you guys involved, especially because there's so many people in the chat supporting. We love that. Drop a question in the chat, type mailbag, and then what your question is, and we'll probably the next 7 minutes or so, we'll try and answer your guys' questions. And then the event's about to start, so we want to get out on the golf course relatively shortly. So type in mailbag, type in your questions, and then we will answer your questions. 103. What is 103?
103. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Someone
103%.
Someone show me what 103 means. All right, guys, drop your questions. Yo, I appreciate it, Darth Hideous. I heard West Mich, baby. I will say, go green. I went to Michigan State and married a Buckeye, so not a Michigan fan, but I appreciate the subscribe. Where can I watch it? Okay, where can you watch it? I believe it's going to be on Golf Channel. I don't think. Yeah, there you go. It's on Golf Channel right now. We're about to start.
Awesome.
Will you be my Valentine? Oh, it's juicy. Unfortunately, no. 103 viewers. Oh, we got 103
there we go.
Viewers.
On the live.
Why do we want to end the stream?
There we go.
I don't want to end it. This sucks.
That's awesome.
This sucks. I love it, guys. Thank you for the support. Very, very much appreciate
Not a
it.
start, guys.
Who do you think is going to win this year? Who do I think is going to win? Who do I think is going to win what? Ricky Dubrow. I'm not sure what that name is. If you're talking about the event, I'm taking Sean. Thoughts on Gabby Golf Girl ASMR? I feel like I'll let you take that one. You know Gabby Golf Girl.
I don't even know what that means.
ASMR. I don't. Just talk about Gabby Golf. You did a video
cool.
with
I
Gabby Golf Girl.
actually played her in a match.
This guy did a video
so,
with Gabby Golf
if you
Girl.
want to check it out on her channel. But yeah, she's a really cool girl, and she posts a lot of awesome content.
Mailbag. You going live during the round? I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure. So just so you guys know, for the live show, Golf Channel, NBC had to approve this. A lot of people from Good went to bat for us to get this done. So I'm not sure about that. I would love to, but it's kind of something that we'll know more. Keep an eye on the Instagram. Mailbag. Will the new house have a golf sim? I don't know. We're moving in a couple months. I certainly hope so. Where can we watch? Guys? Golf Channel. Golf Channel is where you can watch. All right, guys. We're going to end stream. I don't want to end it, but the event's about to start, and I was told that I wanted to run right up to the event. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, and come back for the post game after the event. We might do
it again. Thanks, Marco, and thank you guys for watching.
All right, guys. Austin, if you can hear me, end the stream.